Hello again, everyone, and welcome back for another fun Keysanity part. We are on Death Mountain, or rather, we will be in Death Mountain right now. And we're going to go to Paradox Cave. There are 7 items there. So, first refill my hearts, and then we're going to go check that out. So, I updated the tracker so that we have the right keys listed. So one fun thing that you could see right here is it actually does list it in the pause menu. They actually just left the dungeons the same. So it's L1, L2, L3, the Light World Dungeons. L1 is Eastern Palace, L2 is Desert, L3 is Tower of Hyrule, and so on and so forth. One thing to note is that if you use a key there, it will no longer show up there, because as you may remember, I did use 2 keys in pod. That was a mistake. Whoops. Yeah, I did use 2 keys in pod, and my list should show that I have two keys there, but I do not. So just keep that in mind. But the tracker has it marked, so it should be correct. Oop. Now, yeah, I gotta avoid those cabbages. They're obviously boulders, but the color of them, they make them look like weird little cabbages. And they always do 1 heart of damage no matter what mail you have, so that's always wonderful. Alright, there we go. So over to East Death Mountain we go. We're going to check out Spiral Cave, we'll go to Paradox Cave, and then we'll be done with that general area. Ooh, get out of my way, Dead Rock. I don't understand why those things are so annoying. The only way to kill them is with Quake or the powder. Oh, there we go. Advanced menuing. So looking at items, we've got a few keys we need. Oh, before I go down, let's check and see what's up there. The red boomerang is not needed, so we won't be going there. Can't get it yet, but we could safely mark that one off our list. Would really love a Master Sword. One downside to the Fighter Sword on top of its damage is the fact that it is actually smaller than the Master Sword. The Tempered and Golden Swords are all the same size as the Master Sword, but it does make some bomb jump setups a little more difficult because of that, like the Ice Palace bomb jump. Hopefully I don't need to go to Ice Palace, but it is technically in well, not yet, but when I get Titan's Mitts it will be in logic. And I have a key, and yeah. So just bombs up there, not really needed. Moving on with our lives. I swear, if the Tower of Hera, big key and small key are in here, I'm just gonna... Well, I'm gonna go do them, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Oh, big key to Meyer. Okay. Bombs. Alright, the Meyer big key is good, because it is a required dungeon, and we do need the big key for that. Oh, lovely fairy, but not really super useful, because I'm going to be saving Quentin soon. Whatever. Oh, that's where the lamp was. Okay. So, alright. Oh, small key to Meyer, alright. Big key to... Ooh, hey, there's the Ganon's Tower big key. And the big key of Skull Woods. That's not a required big key, but still necessary to get that item chest. Alright, well, looking at our big key situation, for dungeons we need the Tower of Hera, the Thieves' Town, and the Turtle Rock big keys, and then we're done with looking for big keys. Ganon's Tower big key is great, because now that we have a Ganon's Tower small key and the big key, we can just charge straight up the mountain as soon as we get there. Alright. I'm going to look at my logic. The lantern does give us the ability to finish Eastern Palace, but that's only one item, and I'd rather just pair that with Pod. I actually do have the big key for Pod, believe it or not, but I need a few more small keys before I'll feel comfortable with that. So the logic is telling me pretty well to go to Skull Woods. Oh right, can't do that. I don't really want to, because there's only 3 items I can get, but it's 3 more items than I could get otherwise. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to go to Graveyard Ledge, because I do have the mirror for it, and then we're going to go into Skull Woods, and I'm going to have a really fun Mothula fight with Fighter Sword. Eesh. This is going to be like my dumb inverted run again. At least this time, instead of getting the green pendant, I'll get a red crystal. Okay, let's make the trek out this way. Man, this Fighter Sword just does no damage whatsoever. Hammered, on the other hand, does tons of damage, but range on that is so terrible. Looking at my map, I could also do the front of escape. There's a few items there. Well, if I do very poorly on Mothula, I still think Skull Woods is where... Oh right, I already knew there was nothing there. If I do very poorly on... Oh boy. I'm gonna die to those, yeah. You do not want to anger those birds. Womp. Alright, well... That was embarrassing, but... Those birds do a ton of hearts of damage, as you saw. But if I didn't need to go north, so I could have avoided them completely. But yeah, so, the game doesn't really, like, tell you what the logic of it is, but if you find all the items you need to complete a dungeon, there's a good chance that you're going to need to complete that dungeon to find your progression items. And given the fact that I found the sword, the fire rod, and the big key, and I think I found the map and the compass for it too. It's fully in logic, so might as well go ahead and do it. Even if it's not really fun. There is also one additional item that I can get straight up as well. There's a chest in the back, so I'll do that. Is Agadim's Tower... Agadim's Tower is not completable, but there is... No, I can't actually get there. I don't have the cape or the... Yeah, I don't have the cape or the Master Sword, so I can't actually get in there. But if I could get in there, that key that I found would give me a 2-item checks in there. So that would have been nice to pair with Escape, especially since I have the mirror. And speaking of the mirror... I should really make my way to that Lake Hylia Island at some point too, because there's a big key that we know is up there, and given that there are only 3 big keys we're looking for, and every single one of them is useful, I really should be getting there. Alright, to Graveyard Ledge. So you can't actually get here without... Yeah, you can't actually get there without Titan's Mitts or the boots or anything. You can just go around this way. It's not quick, but it gets the job done. Alright, here we are. This is kind of an out-of-the-way place. Might as well just get it done and over with. And there's always hearts over here, so that's nice. Oh! Hi there! Hi there, progression! Really glad I checked that. That opens up a lot of things, actually. Well, it does open up most of Ice Palace. It's not all in logic, but with bomb jumps you can get there. It's still a green pendant, though. Opens up Super Bunny Cave in Death Mountain. It opens up... Yeah, it opens up Checkerboard Cave in Mire area. Alright. Alright. I don't have to do Skull Woods yet. I'm not saying that just because I don't want to go there. No, siree. No. Oh, it opens up Desert Palace too. Yeah, okay. Let's do Desert because we have the ability to fully clear that. Here's a little trick. Haha. Now we just get the bird out of the way. Alright, well, I can't actually get back to that portal, unfortunately, so we're just gonna go ahead and do Desert Palace. And going in from this entrance is great because it does give us the ability to just mirror back to the entrance and then go to the back. So I already have the key and the big key, so we're just gonna go ahead and get everything here. Except I can't get whatever's on the torch. I'm gonna check it though. So that's the first item. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items total in Desert Palace. We'll be able to get yeah, check here first. Okay, the cape is up there. Interesting. Some arrows and a compass require a big red bomb. Alright. Well, again, big red bomb, useless to us again. That's 3 seeds in a row now where there has been nothing there. It's tough for like any good items to be there just because of the fact that they're randomized as to what dungeons will be the red crystal. And if it's like Turtle Rock is a red crystal, you need so many items to get into Turtle Rock that what could be behind it? Alright, kill these little... I don't actually know the names of those guys. Bomb. Well, lots of hearts. Okay, I've got a fire source, I've got Titan's Mitts, I've got everything I need to go and beat Landmolus. And get one more item. And a crystal. Should probably probably put away the mirror before I make a mistake. So I also have the silver, I have the fire rod and I have the silver arrows, so Landmolus shouldn't, and a ton of hearts too, so Landmolus really should not be a problem. If I had to pick a dungeon, I would 100% do... Yeah, I would 100% do Landmolus over Mothula. Although I have enough hearts now that I probably would be okay even with a Fighter Sword Mothula. As, you know, I say right before I die to him. Cutscene. Nothing to do but wait. Alright. I'm gonna try the silver arrows for these guys. Oh. Missed. 3 misses. Beautiful. That's okay. I have brilliant arrowing. Alright, I got one of them. Whatever. It just takes time. It's not like I'm actually in danger, so you just get to watch me be a fool for a little while. There we are. Alright, and our item is a small key to Ganon's tower, which is unfortunately useless to me. But we got our first crystal. It took us a while, but that's about normal for Keysanity, honestly. And we got all the items out of Desert Palace. But we didn't get all the items out of the mire area, so let's check that. And there we go. Kill the bird. Bolt the bird. Always bolt the bird. Okay, Ether Medallion is required for Mire, so we need to find that somewhere. We also remember from a hint that Quake is found near Mire, so it's either going to be right here or in Checkerboard Cave. Okay, there it is. And 50 rupees. Alright, so don't know what Turtle Rock requires, but we're still looking for Ether for access to Misery Mire. We also need the Red Cane to finish it. And last but not least, we need either the hookshot or boots to get through the door. And also, I'm unsure how many keys you actually need to find a Misery Mire. So the one key we have may be enough to complete everything and get all the items. Nope. Alright. Checkerboard Cave is useless. And Desert Palace has been mostly cleared. Actually, I'm just going to mark Desert Palace off because I really don't care about the cape. Alright. Let's see, where to go next? I'm trying to remember if I got a hint about the chest requiring a specialist to unlock, or if that was another run entirely. Well, while I'm puzzling that over, let's go take care of the Bullfrog. I have the Titan's Mitts in the mirror now. Don't understand why it's not marked as doable on my map. It should be. Yeah, Titan's Mitts is all you need. Well, whatever. I'm pretty sure it was this run where we found that the chest with needing a specialist to unlock was useless, so I'm not going to do the purple chest. And then I'm going to look past my old footage to confirm that, but either way, taking the red chest is kind of out of the way anyways, so... Oh, we can also check Cave 45 while we're back here. And I could do hammer pegs. Don't have powder, so I can't do the bat, but... okay, piece of heart. Don't care. Don't really feel like going up to Super Bunny Cave. There's only 2 items there. I don't have the hookshot. If I had the hookshot, I would go there. So mostly I'm just talking through what my options are. I know with the Lake Hylian Island is just a big key, but then again, if it's the big key to Thieves Town, we can finish Thieves Town. So, I mean, that would be an option. Shame I don't have the boots. I'll have to do this a slow way. So yeah, we're starting to run out of locations, but that's also okay. We still have things to check, things to do. Oh right, Thieves Town is a pendant. Alright, small key 2. pod. Alright, definitely want to collect your pod keys. Technically that is enough for me to finish Helmasaur, but I want to try to find another couple keys. There is... I don't know if that still exists, but in previous versions of the randomizer, there was a way to force yourself, soft lock yourself, because of the 6th pod key would be behind a door that requires the pod key, so if you did things wrong, you wouldn't be able to finish the seed. I don't want that to happen. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to do the purple chest. Alright. Well, let's do the back of Escape. Not the back, we're gonna do the front of Escape, even. We have a weapon. We have a few weapons. It's not a very dangerous area, given this point. And there are a bunch of checks. Yeah, I've already got the back, and there's 4 more items, which is actually the most density out of anywhere. That pod small key does give us access to 3 more items as well. If I find another pod key, I would just happily go into pod and finish that in Eastern. And get 2 crystals. So we're in an interesting spot here. We've got quite a few things open to us, and so it becomes, what is the most efficient way of doing it? And for those of you who watched my inverted run, spoilers, I did not route super efficiently. Efficient is a thing that happens to other people. Another pod key. Okay. So we're up to 4 pod keys out of the total 6. We're getting pretty close. So I really do think that our next checks here should be pod and Eastern. Because now I can go check the Dark Maze checks, which are now in Logic, the Big Key chest, and Helmasaur. And then mirror over to Eastern Palace, finish that off. There's only 1 item on Armos, but it's also a crystal. 50 rupees, okay. Oh yeah, and I really can't forget to get the item in the Dark Cross. I haven't actually found the Hyrule Castle key, so the only way to get it is by going through the front. But I have the mirror, so this isn't a big deal. So that's the one big key that will always be there, because it drops off a guy. Eh. Alright, 1 more item. And then we'll go to the pod / Eastern area. It's nice to have the lantern now. I mean, as you can see, I do have some knowledge of dark rooms because I was able to get a few items, but just the fact that I don't have to worry about dark rooms for the rest of the run. Because getting the Helmasaur and the Dark Maze is just a whole slew of just annoying checks. Yep. Alright, let's go to my house. We're going to also pick up the Lake Hylia key, because we don't know what it's for. Yeah, I guess the only big keys I'm looking for at this point is Tower of Hera and Turtle Rock. So if this is either of those 2, I'm really in business. Of course, we don't know what's on Pedestal. Pedestal could have... Pedestal might have the hookshot, or it, I don't think it will, but it could have the red cane on it, but probably not. It won't have the mirror. Well, we have the mirror. Actually, no, it can't have the hookshot because Swamp Palace is that. But I don't think it will have the red cane. It could be in logic, required for logic, but it also might not be. It's Ice Palace key logic is just terrible. Actually, it may not be just because it's Keysanity. I forgot about that entirely too. Alright, whatever. We'll just get this key and move on. Ugh. I didn't want that. Wait. Faster way, faster way. Yeah, flute to 5. So let's see. We could have Ether on the pedestal. We could have one of the big keys we require on the pedestal. We could have any number of just absolutely horrible things on the pedestal right now. I don't even want to think about it, but we don't have the book, and we don't have... Do we have... No, Ice Palace isn't fully in logic yet, so the pedestal isn't actually fully in logic. And we don't have the hookshot either, so let's not even worry about the pedestal right now. People, ignore the pedestal. At least the ice rod's not on the pedestal. I was so worried about that. Alright, back in pod we go. Then we'll mirror and do the front of pod. And by the front, I mean Helmsor. We're kind of stranding that one chest, but I don't see another option here. What was I doing? Whoopsie. It was right, and then I made it unright. Okay. I made it right if I wanted to go do Helmsor right away, which I don't. Need to save those silver arrows. I'm running a little low. So, there is a trick that you can do called the hammer yump, and if you can do it, it actually saves you a key, because what happens is you do the you jump right there onto the big key chest, which allows you to not use a key here. So that's great, especially in Keysanity. However, oh goodness, okay, take that heart, definitely need it. However, it's a very difficult trick to pull off, and I haven't ever practiced it, so I'm not going to do it. And it's not like I'm not running a seed that has broken logic that might require you to do that. But just be aware that you can actually do that. It is a thing that people know, and it's fun. So yeah, if I had been able to do the hammer yump, I would be able to get all the chests in pod right now. Thinking about dying. I mean, you know, in-game, not in real life. I do have a red potion, though, I could always pop. There we go. Now I can get there. There's some hearts over here. Still on green mail, which is not great. But, again, sometimes logic doesn't want you to have safety. Right, one more arrow into this guy. That's the only reason right there that pod is bow locked. I guess the room before it is a little more difficult to do a glitch in, but I think it's possible. Geez, I really don't have anything ranged. Okay. Haven't found any boomerangs, haven't found the hookshot. What is going on? To the room. Ah. Oh boy. There we are. Jeez, I'm kind of low. Alright, I'm gonna bust this out. I also have a B. That's not useful. Alright, Helmosaur time. Every single time I fought Helmosaur, I've always had silver arrows. And well, we have to have a bow. So yeah, you've seen this fight. You understand how it goes. I don't have to talk much. Alright, I mean, missed arrows aside, he's done. Another small key to Turtle Rock. That's 3 of the 4 small keys of Turtle Rock, so I'm almost done there. And, you know, if you're in go mode with Turtle Rock, 3 is all you need, actually. Because you can steal a key and skip the big key chest. Alas, I'm not in go mode. I'm not even near go mode. I need ether, hookshot. Do I need hookshot? No, technically I do not need hookshot. But I definitely need the red cane, I need ether. Huh. I guess I'm a lot closer. I need a couple of big keys, obviously. But I'm apparently a lot closer than I thought. I'm probably forgetting something. Really wish I had the Master Sword to be able to do this. Darn. Whatever. Just kill these all. Kill them all with fire. I don't need magic in this particular instance. This was... Yes. Okay. I was right. I thought it was that one. I checked it just on principle. I feel validated. We will be skipping the purple chest completely this run. So yeah, every single small key in pod is on an enemy or in a pot or something, so that's why there are no keys in pod. Not pod, Eastern Palace. There are lots of keys in Pod. Bad pattern. Well. And good. Got that little trick off. And again, silver arrows mean never having to worry about two-hitting those guys. Alright, Armos. Six silver arrows should do the trick. Nothing there, but another crystal. Alright, well, we did get 3 crystals this run, so that's not bad. Let's see, there's Turtle Rock, and there's Skull Woods, and that's kinda it. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna call it here, but we're gonna be going into probably Skull Woods next. It is a crystal for us, and, well, Pendant Thieves Town isn't ideal, but it's not that hard. So ignore all my previous blind attempts. But we'll probably finish off those areas next time, and hopefully we'll find what we need to finish this off. I will see you all next time. Be safe out there, and good luck finding all of those keys.